Hi, my name is Jane and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So, without further ado, let's get into today's video. Got a full face coming up today, so you might want to grab your coffee, grab your snacks, grab a drink, grab your vape and buckle up because I've definitely got a full face today. I think I'm only missing 2 items. So let's show you my little goodie box and I'll tell you all about it. Oh, I don't know whether you can see all that. Yep, completely full. So today's video, I am doing a one brand full face and it is the brand Revlon. At the moment, they are currently £4 everything. Every single item is £4 in Superdrug and that's in store and online. So you want to go and grab a bargain, get online, get in store. I'll tell you, they are selling out really, really fast. So I thought, do you know what? I'm going to grab as much as I can for full face. And I thought, I haven't done a video in about a month. I have been so busy with work. It has just been absolutely impossible to make the time. You know, I've been buying the makeup. That's not a problem. It's a case of sitting down naturally, putting it on my face, and time just gets away from me at the moment. So here we are today. So one of the 2 items that I didn't manage to get my hand on was, one of them was primer. So I've just gone in with my Mascara hydrating, what's it called? Veil primer. Hydra Veil. I knew it was something like that. So I've just gone in with this one, which I absolutely love. It's the only primer I've found that I absolutely love. So I've just chucked a bit of that one on, let it kind of set down a little bit. Okay, so for foundation, I've used this one, not going to lie, couldn't wait. I was trouble, and I haven't got time to film and I get new goodies. I just sometimes can't wait. So I've only tried 4 of these items, so it's not too bad. So we have got the Revlon colourstay. Like I said, everything is £4. And this one is, it's the SPF 50 with a natural finish. And this is in 150 buff and it's supposed to be 24-hour wear. Never going to happen. I can say I don't want my makeup on for 24 hours. And this one is for normal to dry skin. They do a combination oily one. So just watch out when you are looking. There are 2 different types. The bottles are identical. So just make sure you read the label. This one comes on a nice pump, which is what we like. So I'm going to get my trusty beauty blender. It's skanky. Don't judge me. I need to order some more. So chuck a bit of that on there. And let's chuck it on our face. And so I'd say this was a medium to full coverage. So let's say, as you can see, it's just sort of evening it all out really quickly. Go, chuck a bit more on the other side. Oh, that's it. So as you can see, it is kind of a medium to full. And as you can see, it has got a slight luminous finish to it. So it's not completely matte, which is what I like. It's just a really nice foundation. I think I've used it about 3 or 4 times. So long enough to kind of form an opinion of it. I think my eyes look a bit different. It's because they do. I don't know whether you've picked up on it, but I can see in the viewfinder and I'm like, God, it looks so different in the viewfinder. I actually, about 4 weeks ago, had a lash lift and tint. And then about a week or so ago, I went and got my eyebrows sort of waxed and tinted. And every time I sort of catch myself, I think, oh, they do look different to me. So I don't know whether you've noticed that they look a little bit different. But if you have, that's the reason for why. I've been kind of spoiling myself a little bit lately. And I have rebooked in to have it done again. And I don't know whether you've noticed with my hair as well. That's different. I've got sort of some nice sort of ash blonde highlights going through there. So I'm finally happy with the colour of my hair. It's only taken about 18 months. So yeah, I've had a couple of bits done recently. Like I said, I'm rebooked in again to have everything done end of June because I'm off on holiday a couple of days later. So if you're thinking, oh, she looks a little bit different than normal, that'll be the reason why. Just drag a little bit down my neck. I can say it's quite a good colour match for me, this one. So and the good thing is now the stores have got a lot of testers in. Not everything, but a lot. So I did manage to sort of do quite a good colour match. So definitely pleased with the colour match on this one. Okay, let's do a bit of a close-up. As you can see, it's got that lovely glow still on it, even though it doesn't claim to be luminous or anything like that. It just says sort of natural finish. But I think that looks gorgeous. I'd never thought to have tried it if it hadn't gone on for £4. So I might have to get another bottle and just stash it, because I don't know whether Revlon's been discontinued, you know, in Superdrug, but obviously you can get it Boots online, other places. But I think in Superdrug it's probably been discontinued, hence they're selling it all off for £4 each. But I think that looks absolutely lovely. So for eyeshadows, I bought one of their little quads, which is again from the colourstay collection. As you see, I got mine in kind of lilac-y colours. Let's open that one up. I have tried this one and I was surprised because they're all shimmers. And I'm like, really? So that really did shock me. Even though on the back, you know, you've got your 1, 2, 3, 4, place it here, place it there. They are all shimmery. I was like, wow, I just couldn't believe it. If I show you there, look, I'll do swatches on my hand as well. If I do it one by one, you can see how shimmery they are. You know how bad I am at swatches. Don't judge me. But they are all shimmery. But we're going to do it anyway. To be fair, when I tried it, it didn't look bad. I was just like, no mattes. It's like, really? And you're still using the 1, 2, 3, 4 guide? It's like, okie dokie. So we're doing it anyway. Going to get one of my lovely fluffy brushes as normal. I've got a cat hair that keeps irritating. Let's get the sponge and kind of dab it rather than trying to scratch it. You know me, if I don't get a cat hair, something wrong. So what are we going to go in with? Oh, goodness. They're all shimmers. What can you do? I think I'm going to go in with kind of this shade here. She says. Yeah, we're doing it. I think going in with that darker one's going to be really odd. And I have put my lilac shirt on today to kind of go with my eye look, because I do have to go out this afternoon, so I'm hoping this turns out all right. No reason it shouldn't do. Okay, let's tap all that excess off, and we're just going to chuck that in there. So like I said, you know, when I used it, it's not that it's a bad eyeshadow, it's just there's no friggin' mattes in it. And that was just, yeah, because they do have a brown one, and I'm like, oh no, I'm not buying that. If that's all shimmers as well, it's like that. I really, really don't need that. So I'm going to go with a light hand. I don't know if you can even see that because it's quite pale. But that was kind of the point. I didn't want to go too heavy-handed with a shimmer. So but we'll just go back over it. It just seems really weird putting a shimmer in the crease. It's like, you know, so, but hey-ho. So how is everyone? Like I said, I haven't seen you for a while because I've been just so busy with work. I did have a week off of work about 4 weeks ago, but I was so busy. Get me eyelashes done, get me hair done, get me brows done, seeing the family. Time got away from me. You know, it's a case of I don't know where time goes sometimes. You think, oh, I'll do that. And then next thing you know, you're going back to work again. Okay, we've built that up. I don't know. I don't know. Just looks odd. Just looks odd. I don't know. So I'm going to go in with, I think, this one here. And just kind of, oh, wrong one. Blend out the edge a tiny bit. I'm only going to take a tiny bit, but I don't know. It's, what era does that remind me of? I don't know. You know, but it's like, it's familiar. It's very familiar, all this sort of, I don't know whether it's the 70s, the 80s. But that, I don't know. Let's just blend that out a bit. No, but yeah, but I don't get why they've just done, you know, a shimmer one that says it, you know, that you can use it and blend it all over your eyes like you would in, you know, any other eyeshadow. I don't get it. So I can just tone that down a bit because I think I went in a bit more ham than I expected to with that. and it doesn't look terrible. Like I say, it's not going to be brightening your face because I've got to go out. It's just going to, you know, just be there enough. So I'm going to go back in with that first colour, which is this one here, on a smaller dense brush, and just kind of run that one in there, just to kind of put it on that outside lid. But I think that's a bit fair, so I'm going to go in with that darkest one and put that one on the outer lid instead. Outer lid, outer corner. So that looks better with that colour there, but like I say, in the viewfinder in the mirror, it doesn't look that bad. Okay, going to go in with my flat brush, and I'm going to take the lightest colour since we've used the other two light colours. So just going to go in with this one on my flat brush, and we're going to pop that one on the lid. Just tapping motions on that one. A little bit more, just to kind of see if I can blend that through with the outer corner colour. A little bit more. It just seems to be needing a little bit more building. But like I said, it doesn't look bad. It just doesn't look right either. It's just weird. So, you know the drill. I'm going to go off camera. I'm going to do the other eye, and I will be right back. So we're back and the other eye is done. It doesn't look bad actually. It does look nice, and it blended so easily. It really, really did. So on to the next one. I think we're going to do the liquid eyeliner next. Again, this is the Colourstay Skinny, and I'm hoping it was in the shade black. Yep. Wow, that is a skinny brush. You can see that there? That is skinny mini. Oh, that's a nice black as well. That's a black. Now, the problem is, since having my lashes done, I don't know whether you can see, it's probably more on this one, they curl up so much that I have trouble putting anything on the lash line. So we're going to give it a go. Like I said, I haven't used a liquid eyeliner in a little while because of my lashes being so curled, but we're going to do it anyway today. So we just have to be a little bit patient and take it a bit slower. So I'll probably fast forward this bit, otherwise we're going to be here all friggin' day. And as you can see, I've got eyeliner on my lid. So like I said, because I've got to try and get the brush under the lashes, I've caught that. So I'm hoping if I leave that to dry, I can just pick it off. So let's go and do the other one and see what mess I can make of that one. Okay, I think that's the best I've got. Like I said, my lashes are so curled up that trying to get the brush underneath without actually touching my eyelids is physically impossible. Hence, I've not been wearing eyeliner at the moment, but I really wanted to give it a go just to try it out. So we're going to ignore the smudgy bits for a while. We're going to let them dry. So pretend that didn't happen, and hopefully I can pick that off or cover it up or something. So moving on, concealer. Okay, I've tried this one as well because I bought the foundation and concealer at the same time. So again, this is from the Colourstay range, and this one is in the shade 10 Vanilla. So which is that one there. So I'm going to chuck a bit of that on, a bit in that corner. Same on there. Under my lip, because I don't know whether you've noticed, but I've got quite high pigmentation just under my lip. So I always chuck some there. A bit round there and a bit round there. Oh, don't I look beautiful today? Okay. I'm obviously in that mood. Okie dokie. Right, let's just get that one all blended in. I do find that this one does blend out really beautifully. It's not too thick. Like I say, it covers everything I need it to cover. And so I don't like my concealer overly thick because obviously having sort of more lines and wrinkles than some of you younger people, I do need something a little bit thinner, and I'm lucky I don't have sort of the blues or the purple sort of inner corners or anything like that. So I'm not trying to cover up sort of discoloration or anything. So with that respect, I'm really, really lucky. So with a thinner concealer, I can get away with it. I did pick up a setting powder. Now, hopefully I can get away with the colour. I could probably have done with the shade lighter, but they didn't have it. So again, colourstay range, and this is in pale, what's that, 830 light? Got pale written on there as well. Oh, I think that's the foreign version. Oh, okay, so comes a little powder puffy thing. Yeah, we're not going to be using that. A nice little mirror on it. Okay, I think that's going to be quite pigmented, that one. Okay, let's... I know we don't usually swatch powders, but why not? I'm going to chuck it on under my eyes. As a rule, I never chuck anything but my Charlotte Tilbury powder under my eyes. So I'm going to be brave today, and if it goes cakey, I'm going to cry. That can't get me brush out. Okay, let's just wipe off any excess of my Charlotte Tilbury powder to give it a fair go. I'm going to take the lightest hand on this one, the lightest. That's it. I don't usually go for pressed powders, but this one I think might give a little bit more sort of coverage in areas. So it might be quite nice, but I'm literally going to chuck it under my eye because I'm scared. That's it, just make sure that's all blotted out. And let's say the tiniest. I could do with a less dense brush really for under my eyes. I just haven't found one yet. So just tiniest, 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 tiniest. Okay, so far so good. Hasn't done anything horrible. Mind you, I didn't put enough on to do anything horrible, to be fair also. Okay, so we're going to get our nice big fluffy brush now, and we're going to set the rest of our face. Okay, so let's chuck that one everywhere. Is it covered a bit more? A little bit? What do you think? Is that kind of covered a little bit more? Don't know. I think the colour's okay. I'm going to say my face doesn't seem to have changed colour and gone really dark or done anything like that. But I think, I don't know, I can't decide whether it's sort of, you know, covered a little like a powder foundation. Don't know, it looks the same to me, to be fair, I'm not going to lie. Okay, one thing I have just noticed now, I'm going to say this is going to look horrible. Just here, I don't know if you can see that. See if I can zoom you in a bit more. Don't know whether you can see here, it's all gone a bit weird and funny just here on my chin. That's only since I put the powder on. Because I've used this foundation before and I've used it with a couple of other different powders, so I'm quite sure that this bit on my chin is definitely from that powder. So I've not noticed that before. So the powder is like, okay, maybe not the powder. Okay, moving on. Bronzer. I did tell you it was going to be a long one, so if you're still here, I guess I've still got shed loads to do. Okay, so this is the Revolution Skin Lights Foundation. Revolution? Where am I? That's it. No, not Revolution. Revlon Skin Lights Foundation. And this is in 115 Sunkissed Beam. Love the swirly pattern on this. I've always been tempted to buy this one, but never got round to it. So, okay, don't know about the colour. I'm absolutely covered in swatches. Get rid of some of them. Then we can swatch this one on the top. Okay, not convinced that colour's for me. Maybe that's why I never got round to picking it up. But we're going to do it today anyway. So, trusty brush, cat hair on it. Of course it has. So, still got a cat hair on it, for goodness sake, get off. So tap into that one a couple of times. I don't know how pigmented it's going to be. So, ooh, I'm scared now. So we're just going to tap that lightly. Okay, where is it? Give it another bit of a scrub. Tap that. Doing anything? Oh yeah. Don't like that colour. Didn't think I would. Okay. That'll be passed on then. I'm very fussy with my bronzer colours. I do like it's got to be cool toned. Anything warm toned just looks odd on me. It's taken me, the best part of my lifetime to figure that out though. But now I've figured it out, we're all good. So let's see if we can just, like I say, going in with a light hand, because the rest of my makeup's sort of quite light anyway. I don't really want to go over with too heavy-handed with everything else. It's alright. This ain't not my favourite. It'll definitely never be a favourite. Let's do a bit of under here, just to do a little bit of slimming. Again, not going to go too heavy-handed because otherwise I'm going to look like I've got an orange stripe around there. Let's bring it down just a smidgen. That's alright. So the other thing I haven't got is a blush. There just wasn't one on the stand. So we're going to cheat a little. And what are we going to use? Wrong drawer. I'll be good and keep it drugstore. So I'm just going to go in with the L'Oreal Life's a Peach. This is a well-loved one. It's probably old enough to have been probably thrown away by now, but it's powder. It's all good. I don't care. So, wrong brush. Try the other one, shall we? Oh dear. Okay, that's just stained. Well, it probably needs washing, but that's not the point. So I'm just going to go in with that one. Like I say, this is a nice peachy tone. There you go. Dab a bit of that on there. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Bit on my nose. There you go. Throw that on. For highlighter, we got the Revlon Skin Lights highlighter. This is in the shade 201 Daybreak Glimmer. I think they only do the one shade, to be fair. Now, as you can see, I already owned this one. I didn't pay £4 for this one, but it is actually for £4 at the moment. And I really like this one. Look at that. Isn't she pretty? But this, look. For drugstore, £4 at the moment. Come on. Run out and get it. If you only get one item, that's the one to get. Okay, so going to take my trusty little brush, dab a bit of that off, chuck it on my face. This is such a beautiful highlighter. I forget how nice it is the problem. And then I use it and I'll think, oh, you're so nice. And then I'll forget about you again. So I need to make a conscious effort. It's a trouble when you've got so much makeup. So we're going to dab a bit on there because that looks a bit skanky. Chuck down the middle. But look at that. Beautiful gleam. Absolutely beautiful. So we're going to take a tiny little brush. I'm going to put a little bit on the inner corner of my eye just to kind of make it pop a little. I just realised I haven't done anything underneath. We'll do that in a minute. Because I've still got plenty of steps to go. I ain't finished yet. So okay, so let's go back in with that eyeshadow wherever I've put it. That's what you get for putting it away. You forget to do everything else. So just going to go in with my little flat brush like I normally would. I don't really want to put shimmery stuff under my eye, but hey ho. Oh, I can't even open it now. That's it. So we're going to go with this one here, which is the one that I put in the crease. I think we'll just keep it as is. Keep it as is. Just to run a bit under that. I've got a bit of fluff on my nose again. Oh, just drag a little bit of that underneath. I'm going very light-handed. Oh, that's right. Well, that's all I got. Like I said, I've got to go out, so I'm not washing it off and starting again with anything. So whatever we get is what we're going with. I'm going to get a tiny dab of that darkest purple and just put a little bit on the outer corner. Oh, and I said a little bit, but that was invisible. Okay, just to match that with the outer corner. And get a bit more of that highlighter on my tiny little brush and just bring it down to meet that shade. There we go. Okay, what's next? Let's do my brows. I've been putting them off long enough. Like I said, I have had them tinted, so they don't really need a lot doing to it. So the one that I've got on this one is, let's have a look what it's called. The Revlon Brow Fantasy. So as you can see, at one end, there's a pencil. I think this is in the shade dark brown. Yeah. And then the other end, we've got this one here. So what are we going to do? I think I'm going to run the brow gel through first, and then if we need any sparse areas, because I've always got sparse areas. Like I say, I was a child of the 80s, you know, thin brows, over plucked, over everything. Never quite grew back, but that's life. So that's a big brush. I'm trying to take off as much as possible because I don't really want to smear it all over my face. Yes, I know I've still got my eyeliner there. Don't worry, we'll deal with that. Okay, so I'm going in quite lightly because I've just got this awful feeling that it's going to be really easy to smear up my face. See? See? Already did it. Why? Why? Why do they do this? Isn't it? Why? I'm cack-handed at the best of times, so it's a case of don't give me a giant one for a small job. There you go, being extra careful now. Actually, it does look alright. I think I just use the tippy bit of it. Ugh, ew, it's all gone smudgy everywhere as well. That's not nice. How rude of it. Okay, we're going to leave that bit to dry as well. There's a theme here. So I'm going to take the pencil end. I don't know how... oh, that's quite firm. Don't know. I might leave that to dry just for a minute. I don't trust it. So I don't trust it at all. Okay, so where are we going to next? Let's get rid of my brushes. Trying to speed this up a little bit because it's all getting very right. Mascara. So I picked up this one here. This one is the Ultimate All-in-One. There you go. That's it. Let's break that open. Let's have a look at this wand. Ooh, actually, I did good. Okay. Wow, that's a wet formula. I can feel that already. Okay. Now, the thing is with mascara, since I've had my lashes tinted, I've been barely wearing any. Again, because of the curl, I've had to try and get underneath and then go over the top. So it's been a bit problematic, but my lashes do look better for it. Like I say, most days I haven't even been bothering wearing mascara on my top lashes. I've just been conditioning it, going to work. So let's see what we can do. Okay, so I'm going to try and put a little bit on my top lashes. But as you can see, because they're so curled, I need to try and get under them first. That's why I've not been really been bothering with mascara, because it has been a little bit problematic. Yeah, just going to chuck a little bit on my bottom lashes. I didn't go too badly. I'm going to say, definitely a trick to it at the moment. So let's see what we can do on the bottom lashes. So when I go at the end of June, we're hopefully going to be doing my bottom lashes as well. So I spoke to the beautician when I was in there having my brows done. And I said to her about my bottom lashes because I have got quite long bottom lashes. It's just they're very fair. So it would be nice to not wear mascara at all. So that's what we're going to do. I think that's made my eyelashes look really nice, you know, so it's quite hard to get a really good sort of opinion of that mascara, the way that my eyelashes are at the moment, because like I said, because the perm took so well on them, they're still quite curled. And it's been 4 weeks and they're still like really, really curly. But I do think that does look really pretty with that tiny, I've literally gone in with one coat, very light-handed, because they're already tinted. But I like it. So far, so good. Like I said, I like the look of it. Can't decide on the mascara because, like I said, I'm not using it like I would normally use it. Okay, moving on. Eyeliner. This is the Sunkissed vinyl eyeliner. So, oh goodness, that's creamy. Wow. Look, look, look. Okay, I'm a bit worried now, my contact lenses. I've used ones like this before and they've got all over my contact lenses and it's been a nightmare. So I've got my contact lens in at the moment because I recently got varifocal lenses and they are so friggin' awesome. I can do my makeup with my lenses in, I can see everything, I can do everything. So I'm a little nervous about this one, so I might not be putting it under my top lash line. I'm like, don't know, I'm very scared of it. So I think we'll come back to that. No, let's be brave, do it now. So we're just going to put that one in the bottom waterline. It will transfer to the top anyway. Oh, it will be fine, she says. So that was so, so creamy. Now, considering it was so creamy, it's gone on a bit patchy. But it looks nice from a distance. That does look lovely, but close up, well, you probably won't even be able to see that. I can see where it's not even. Okay. Do the other one. That is surprising for something so creamy that kind of skip bits. I didn't expect that. Being so creamy, I expected it to just glide on, cover everything, be beautiful. And it didn't. It's patchy. You can't really tell with me looking at you. And if I look sort of from distance in the mirror, can't really tell. But close up, you know, when I sort of pull my eyeballs down and that, I can really see that it's kind of how skipped it is. Oh, okay. I hope that's not that irritating my eyes. Funny how it's just irritated all of a sudden. I'm sure it's fine. Back in with this brow pencil. I think they're probably dry by now. Hopefully. I don't want any more smudgies. So I'm just going to, as you can see, I've got sort of gappy bits. I'm learning to love my gappy bits. So I'm not going overboard anymore. I'm trying at the moment, like I said, make me makeup sort of change slightly. I'm trying to enhance sort of more natural, more sort of toned down. And, you know, I'm kind of embracing what I have rather than sort of going overboard. Hence sort of getting the tints and things like that just to what's actually there. I don't know, that doesn't seem to be touching it at all. I did say it was a very hard formula, but that doesn't. Oh, there you go. If I press really hard, it does fill in that tiny little gap there. Nah, it's alright. Nah, it's alright. Nothing exciting, nothing special. I forgot something. I've just looked in my box now and I'm like, oh my god, I forgot I had that. It's alright. Put it on anyway. Liquid highlighter. I forgot I had a liquid highlighter as well as the powdered one. This is a colourstay Endless Glow in the shade. Is that citrine? Yeah, citrine. Oh, let's unlock that one. Ooh. Oh, let's do a nice big smudge of it. Can you see that? That's better. That looks nice. Let's just... Ooh. Hopefully it works over powder. Okay. Chuck it on. Just chuck it on. Where's my beauty blender? I do like to blend them out with a beauty blender if I'm using cream products. So, just going to dab a little bit on like that. Please don't be patchy. Please blend out. Please blend out. No. No. See if you can see. Look where I dabbed it. And I went in really, 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 really quickly as well. No. No, I don't believe that. It's like, are you kidding me? You? No. Okay, so how are we going to fix this? No, see, it's just taken off my foundation now. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh dear. I don't know. We'll leave it, move on. It's like, if anybody, when I'm out, is looking that close at my face to go, oh look, I want to know why. They shouldn't be that close for starters. Apart from the opticians, because I got opticians this afternoon, so she's going to be that close, but she's really nice and she's not rude enough to say anything. Okay, after that disaster, what have we got next? Okay, so we're just literally left with lip products. Okay, so for lips, I've got 4 different things. I've got a lip liner, got a nice clear gloss, I couldn't think what it was called then, bullet lipstick, and like this, I don't know what this is, a matte mousse cloud blotted lip colour. When I bought this, don't tell anybody, but I thought it was a cream blusher. So, shh. Turned out, it wasn't at all. Just as well I didn't use it then, isn't it? So, oh well. Okay, so, let's put that one on there. So that's, what colour is this one? I have no idea. Ooh. Whipped hazelnut. Now that looks quite thin. You see there's kind of each side and then a gappy bit in the middle. We're going to chuck it on, then we're going to take it off, put the other one on. So I'm not going to bother with lip liner with this one because it's not going to stay on. Give it a shake maybe, because that's weird. Maybe it's been sat on the shelf a bit too long. Oh, the texture's really nice. Feels quite silky. Definitely a nice texture to it. The colour's really nice. I think paired with the lip liner, that would be really lovely. Okay. Don't think it dries down completely matte though. Oh, I think it's sort of one that stays... What's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. Just stays a bit wet, maybe? Tell I've videoed in a while, can't you? I can't think of any words. Okay, so I've just wiped all that one off. Put my lip balm back on again. So I've got this colourstay lip liner. This one's just in the shade Nude. It's a retractable lip liner, so nothing exciting on that one. But it is a really nice colour. So let's chuck some of that one on, shall we? There we go. So that's what that one looks like on. And then we've got the bullet lipstick. This one's in the shade 671 in Mink. Which is this one there. So as you can see, that does pair up really well with that lip liner. So let's chuck a bit of that on. That does look really, really pretty. Okay, so we're going to blot a bit of that one off. So we're going to try it with some lip gloss on. I think this one's more of a satin than a matte. I don't know if it says on there. It doesn't. But it's definitely got that little bit more slip to it, like a satin would. That's really nice. Okay, and then we've just got the Super Luscious Gloss in Clear. Now the one thing I hate about clear lip glosses, which is why I don't buy them, is the minute you touch this, you're going to get the colour transfer. So we're not doing that. We're literally taking the wand, grabbing our finger, and we're going to just pat, because I can't bear it. I'll put a little much on then. Not sticky. Doesn't smell of anything. It's not snicky. It's not sticky. It doesn't do that stringy gloopy thing or anything like that. It's got no taste to it, nothing. So yeah, quite nice actually. I'm saying I wear a lip gloss so seldom. Tell you what it has done. Let's zoom you in again. You see here, all the colour in my lipstick's gone. You see that? Okay, so maybe that one's going to be better over a matte lipstick. So I'm just going to blot that off because that doesn't look the best. But yeah, as you can see, where I've blotted it off, you can see where it's all like gappy and that in there. Yeah, lovely. We're just going to chuck a bit more lipstick on. Fill all those gaps up. What's going on? Yeah, I think it's probably just the wrong type of lipstick to be putting it over. I think that's all that is. I don't think it's anything, drastic. So, to summarise what I think of all the products, start with the eyeshadow. It is a nice eyeshadow. I actually like the way my eyes look, surprisingly enough. Considering it's all shimmer, I think it does look really pretty. Would I wear it again? I don't know. I might just keep it so that, if I wanted different shimmers on the lid to go with other different palettes. But it blends well. It looks really nice. It's just, I'm sure it's something like the 90s where it used to be all sort of the shimmery ones. I don't know. Can't remember, but it is so very familiar to me. So if you can remember what era it was that we used to wear kind of all the shimmery eyeshadows, please let me know down below because I'd be really curious. So the Skin Lights highlighter, love this. Like I said, I bought that one at full price quite a long time ago, so that I absolutely love. Skin Lights bronzer, nothing wrong with it, blended really nice, just not my colour, so we'll be passing that one on. Revlon Colourstay powder, no, it does not like the foundation. That's it. I've not had any trouble with this foundation, but today it is just looking a bit blur in places, and it's definitely this powder. Talking of foundation, love, love, love. Like I said, I've used it a few times. Absolutely love that one. Liquid highlighter, not in a million. No. Mascara, had no problems with it. Like I said, it's a bit more tricky at the moment with the curl in my lashes, but what I've seen of it, absolutely fine. Concealer, really like this one. Absolutely, like I said, under my eyes look really lovely. So can't fault that one. Happy with that. Brow duo. If I had thicker brows, I think the gel would be better for me, so I could really because I've only got little biggle thin brows, one's just too big. Pencil side of it, it's far too hard. It's not creamy enough. I had to really press just to get anything off of it. So just alright, nothing exciting. Eyeliner, could have done better. Like I said, it swatched so beautifully, so creamily. Creamily? Is that a word? It is now. But it was a bit sort of patchy in the waterline, but it does look lovely on, so I'll probably continue using it. Liquid eyeliner was really, really good. Again, with my very curly eyelashes, was a bit of a nightmare to put on, but that is not the product's fault. That is my eyelashes. So yeah, apart from that, looks lovely. Lip gloss, we'll try it over a matte lipstick. I just don't think that the creamy lipstick that I'm actually wearing gelled very well. I think the formulas just didn't work together, so it just didn't work well with the lipstick that I actually put on. Talking the lipstick I actually put on, really like this one, continue using. Same with the lip liner, we'll continue using. This moussey liquid lipstick thingy-majiggy, I'm going to chuck it on with a lip liner, give it a go, but from what I've seen of it, so far so good. Is that everything? I think so. Wow, that was a bit of a quick speed review at the end. I know this video is going to be so long. Oh my God. So if you've made it this far, thank you so much. You are awesome. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. I have had the best time making it. I've really missed doing videos. Once I decided that I had time to do it today, finally, I was really excited. I've been planning it for a couple of days. So hopefully the end result is worth the wait. So thank you, my lovelies, and I will see you all on the next one.